pleasure to be here with Mr. Dagong Li. We first met each other in 2010, 15 years ago, in the Kunshan, Avery Dennison Kunshan coating plant. And I'm sure that we also probably saw each other other label expos after that, I'm sure. It's a real pleasure for me to introduce Mr. Dagong Li as the winner of this year's Achievement Award in the China Label Industry Awards. It's a real pleasure because I know personally all the contributions that Mr. Dagong Li has made to the industry over those years. So, Mr. Li, you participated in so many key development projects in your 32 years career in the China label printing industry. What are the main transformations that you've seen in the China label printing industry in those years?
Okay, thank you. First of all, I should, it's my honor to receive this award. Thank you for you and the organization, the show organizer gave me this honor, I think I worked in this industry actually 31 years. If you include my consultant, the project for Avery Dennison China entry strategy, yes, 32 years. Yeah. So what happened in last 32 years of label, converting business, the industry in China? I would say through the shoe today you can see China developed a complete whole supply chain channel industry for this industry, including raw material, and not only the coating, lamination raw material, and also from the paper mill, from the field, manufacturer, chemical manufacturer, to converting machine, yeah, to of course the printing company, converters itself. So the whole industry has developed and growing in China. The label consumption per person in China from less than 1 square meter now is over 4 square meter. Of course, there is still a gap compared with the label material consumption in developed country. So it's around 12 square meter per person, yeah? If my number is not wrong, yeah? So it means in this industry in China still have a big room to continue growing.
Yeah, thank you. And as a pioneer of the label printing industry in China, what advice would you give to the younger generation who are thinking of making a career in the label industry in China?
I think first off, it's very important. Everybody say the competition is too strong in China, and every company they face the pressure, yeah. But I think the very important, the young generation should learn how to continue to compete with the new technology, innovation solution, to the customer. Is not instead of just the price. Yeah, I think that this is very important for the young generation in this industry in China. I think the secondary, of course, China will not only just looking for internal market. We will always, thinking about the export our material, label, but we should not use price as a weapon. We should use, the innovation solution, new technology, to accelerate the global market growth.
And as my final question, Mr. Li, how do you see China's label printing industry developing over the next 5 to 10 years?
If you compare today China and the developed country. From, I would say, if I look at the whole supply chain, for the first level raw material like a paper mill, like a film extruder, I think that China and the developed country, the gap is small. It's not too big. Even some material, China even better than, the overseas product. And but you look at the coating lamination equipment, I would say still the top of the machine we still need to import. Like Avery Dennison, they still import the coater. Of course, they start to use more and more local material, local machine. Then we're going down, to the press. I would say the most advantageous technology we still need to import. Local local press manufacturer that develop very quickly. You can see more and more, local press manufacturers that have booths here in the shoe. They even go to the Barcelona, it's not Barcelona, it's Barcelona, yeah? Barcelona shoe, to Chicago shoe. But I would say they're just a general purpose, average level, normal press. But really go to the combination machine, high precision machine, there's still gap. There are still gap. So this is the area China, the manufacturer should continually improving, continually develop their know-how, knowledge, technical. Yeah. For the commotion business, same situation. For example, for CCL, we compete in China local market. Yeah. Normal label. No, it's a very high price competition. But if you go to premium product, CCL still have advantage with still contribution value to our customer. So this also is the local converter. They should learn. They should grow in. Thank you.
Thank you. And just as one final question, Mr. Lee, are you finally retired from the industry, or will you carry on being active in some way?
Actually, my career, it's a long history. I worked in machine tool industry, local state-owned company, machine tool industry, for 24 years. Start from a lathe operator to a senior VP of a very big machine tool group. Then 2 years I worked for BCG Consulting Group in China. 20 years, Avery Dennison. So at that time, when I was 65 years, I think it's time for me to retire. But CCL gave me an invitation. So I'm working for CCL 11 years already. I can give you an answer is next year I will continue to work. Good. But I don't know. 2027, I may retire. Yeah. So it really depends on, both sides. I want to continue work, or company thinking they need a new blood. Yeah. Right. But I think for me, people always ask me a question. How old are you? Why you don't retire? I think it's working is a challenge, but also is a pleasure. In the journey of your life. Right. Thank you.
Thank you. So once again, I'd like to congratulate Mr. Lee on being the winner of the Achievement Award at this China Label Awards ceremony. I think it's extremely well deserved, and we're very lucky also to have your contribution still ongoing into the label industry in China.
Thank you.
Thank you.